Hello, everyone. I'm very honored to share my work with InnerSource at Huawei. First of all, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Chen Wei. I have worked at Huawei more than 15 years and witnessed the development and growth of InnerSource in Huawei. And now I'm the chief engineer of the Huawei InnerSource office. It's my logo of Huawei InnerSource. So I wear this. This is my favorite clothes. So when I have a speech, I will wear my T-shirt. Even though today it's very cold. I will introduce the Huawei's InnerSource exploration and practice for three dimensions. Yes, let's begin the origin of Huawei's InnerSource. As growth of the Huawei's business, there are many relevant wheels have been manufactured by different departments. So in 2014, we had started the InnerSource phase 1. It's made the code public and share the building CBB. That's the building block. And encourage the developer to read the code and reduce the code, but the result is very poor. As we analyzed, there are many three shortcomings. The one is the code quality is very greatly make it too risky to use. The second is the product is an integrated whole with the tight internal models, so make it too unusable. The third is there is no clear and detailed instruction or document or examples, so it's difficult to use. So from the 2014, the InnerSource phase 1 is not successful. So we continuously start InnerSource 2020. We have the new phase in the InnerSource. We encourage in this phase. We encourage development to develop to contribution with other teams, and we establish the InnerSource community and the infrastructure that will easily used by the contributors. So this is the origin of the Huawei's InnerSource. Right now, I will introduce the achievement and the value of Huawei's InnerSource phase 2. After more than 5 years development, there are more and more project or contributor has in the Huawei InnerSource communities. More than 3,000 projects has been built in the community, and more than 35,000 contributors have joined the InnerSource community to contribute, and more than 250 million lines codes has been produced through the InnerSource community. Based on the InnerSource, we have void redundant contributions, and meanwhile maximize the value in InnerSource community. There are many famous and efficient projects has been built, such as Cumul kilometer and little ruban, and so on. About QMU, it's a very useful and great efficient R&D tool, because several businesses have the same pinpoint. They want to improve the efficiency of simulations. So this project can be rapidly assemble kinds of export to across different domains, and based on the nature of InnerSource openness, co-construction, and sharing. After the project was established in the InnerSource community, basic framework was completed, and initial promotion by InnerSource office. More and more contributors, such as hardware, driver, software, and compiler contributor, enjoy the project. Start to join the project to collaborate and sharing. Through the joint effort by contributors from various of department, the project has achieved remarkable results. The simulation speed has become rapid. The simulation capability of all departments has been established. So the simulation tool across different parts has been unified. The duplicate work has been reduced. This is the final result achievement by the project, co-construction and shared over 15 simulation boards, benefit tens of thousands of people. AI assistant research and development is currently the famous popular direction for improving R&D efficiency. So many departments in Huawei are building capabilities in this area. After this project developed for a rapid time, the CodeMate project stood out. Benefit from its detailed, helped documentation and excellent performance. It's naturally attract more and more contributors and gradually integrate by other products, become a famous project, and even it's a leading project in Huawei InnerSource community. This is a very interesting project. This owner is a new hire. At first, he launched the project to share some small tools which can increase his work efficiency, finding that the other people has the same pinpoint, so he shared his small tool in the project, a little ruban, and then the project is spreading widely by other developers in Huawei. Although with the InnerSource promotion, and he is become a well-known figure in the company, and the Little Ruban is the most famous project in community. From successful mentioned above the three projects, what can we learn from this InnerSource? In my opinion, from Huawei's exploration and practice, I think two important elements should be built at first. First is the InnerSource black soil. Encourage and attract most people join the InnerSource community at first, and make them fall in love with the community, and make them contribute easily is the most important things before we start the InnerSource. The second is the complete set of mechanisms that can promote the insensitive, outstanding contributor project or contributors. Based on the open source community, Huawei built a complete governance mechanism, including the InnerSource technology community, InnerSource office, and the InnerSource mentor and the InnerSource ambassador. I will simply introduce the four roles in the InnerSource. First is the InnerSource technology community. The TC provides macro-level technology guidance for InnerSource project within the company, organize the formulation of the company's InnerSource business development strategy, responsible for the overall development pace and strategy layout of InnerSource, and identify and incubating high-level, high-value project. InnerSource office responsible for daily operation of InnerSource. InnerSource mentor, composed of successful and outstanding project owner. The mentors provide technology and operational guide to the new project and help them to develop and operate the new project. InnerSource abandonner, a group of this is responsible for fostering the InnerSource atmosphere in special technology or special area region, such as Huawei has built several research centers in Chengdu, Beijing, Shanghai, and Nanjing, and so on. So every research center has the role of ambassador. In terms of infrastructure, Huawei has built with 4 levels. Level 1, lets the code public. The platform hosts the code for all of the InnerSource project, allowed everyone in Huawei to access and review the code. It's the basic. The level 2 is the explore projects, provide search capabilities to quickly retrieve project, which the person who interested in the project. The level 3 is the contributing to project. We have built the pipeline, which service required for the project, make the contribution and participation more convenient. Level 4 is the requirement project. Everyone access the Huawei's InnerSource community. He has his he want to find what he wants, and we can do the based on the infrastructure and recommend capability to give him the some new project, new contributor to his project. As the infrastructure in Huawei, we have built the OpenX website. Facilitate access and used by InnerSource participants and contributors for all of the Huawei employees. On this system, you can get everything done in one place, only on the website OpenX, such as create project, exploring project, and explore software, explore the contributor, and so on. Most of all, is you can work on the same place and do what you want. Huawei InnerSource has mobilized relevant persons across the company's field, such as product line or open source owner, a mentor. I mentioned above mentor team, InnerSource office, InnerSource technology committee member, and the SIG groups. We also have joined the every research center owner into the team. So we, based on this activity and team, we have strengthened the Huawei InnerSource black soil. The core talent of Huawei's InnerSource is to encourage construction and sharing. We encourage the project, contributor, team, and the department who has made outstanding contribution through multi-dimensional incentives. There are many incentives to encourage all of the person. If you join the community, InnerSource community, you can, if you do the best performance in the community, you can get the incentives. We also built the incentive mechanism development is the position. Technology position is the most important way to encourage the contributors to co-construction and sharing. Different contribution have different score in this mechanism. We also built the person and person value and the evolution building. Establish an honor mechanism in the InnerSource community to enable different participants to express themselves and demonstrate their value through InnerSource. You can join the InnerSource community. At first is a user, and if you have enough skill, you can become the contributor, and then you can become the committer, and you can at the top of the slide of the lights. We also built the InnerSource commercial mechanism. The InnerSource community is responsible for basic quality, while the commercial team is responsible for commercial product quality. The principle behind the design, the mechanism, is to strike an excellent balance between commercial user and the community. When InnerSource is integrated by commercial product and generate commercial value, I believe the InnerSource can develop the long term. Otherwise, it's maybe a flash in a pan. Huawei InnerSource has truly generated commercial value and gained the recognized by the leader of Huawei. We have established the benefit of InnerSource like this. Every year we invest 6.5 million for InnerSource community, and we can get the benefit from InnerSource about 23 billion. We established as the lines of code, and everyone the expend of everyone to calculate these conclusions, and we believe that cost of inter transaction is far than the cost of external transaction. At last, from the Huawei's exploration and practice of InnerSource, we summarized 8 key factors to develop the InnerSource. First is the leadership's attention and support. It's very, very important. If the leader in company is not support the InnerSource, in my opinion, it's difficult to do the practice or exploration of InnerSource. The second is convenient infrastructure for participant. Everyone join the company, join the community. He wants to have the easy contribution, and he don't want to do contribution more difficult. So the convenient infrastructure is important. The third is autonomous project management. We believe that every PMC of the project is management his own project by themselves. We in community is not don't do more management to the project. The fourth is an inner project to foster atmosphere, such as Xiaoluban, CodeMate, Qmio is a famous project in the Huawei InnerSource community. So they gathered more and more contributors to the famous project, so they can foster the atmosphere in the community. The fifth is a collaborative effort from parties. The sixth is a process and method development. The seventh is based on the actual business need. This is also important. If this is not the biggest pain point, and the project will do not have the enough contributor to enjoy the project. If several departments has the same pain point, they will gather together and has the same aim, so they can do more and more contribution to this type project. At last is the driven by personal value. They want to build his own value, build his influence, so he can do more and more contributing to the project, to the InnerSource community, and he will become the famous person, will be well known by other people in this company. So this is very, very good for his person value. So from these 8 key factors Huawei summarized by Huawei InnerSource. So we can do Huawei InnerSource. We can push the Huawei InnerSource, build more and long term, and we have built more commercial software to generate the commercial value. So Huawei InnerSource can step by step build. Thank you.